John Carpenter's The Fog is rumored for a 4K Scream Factory release. The latest Tom Cruise vehicle, Top Gun Maverick, looks to be lining up to receive all the exclusives in August. Arrow Video drops their new August slate, including Flatliners in 4K. And it looks like we'll be getting more Gerard Butler in 4K, as Gamer is announced to receive a 4K release this July. All this and more in the latest Physical Media Report. Stay tuned. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. I am Ken, here today for the Physical Media Report, episode 110. That is right, guys, your weekly dose of physical media goodness, where we cover everything new and exciting in the world of 4K and Blu-ray. We're going to cover the rumors, we're going to cover the news, we're going to cover the deals, the what is new this week, guys. There is so much coming out this week. May is just an insane month, and it continues this week. But before we get into it, I have to ask, if you are not yet a subscriber to the Mid-Level Media channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more great content. I do tons of stuff on this channel, mostly centered around the world of physical media. New Blu-ray and 4K reviews. I do news reports like this every single Monday. I do Blu-ray hunting videos, collection updates, unboxing videos, you name it, I do it. If it has to do with Blu-rays and 4Ks, all this stuff behind me, I do it on this channel. So if you like that kind of stuff, you like owning the movies that you love, hit the subscribe button for more great content. I post every single day. You'll definitely enjoy it. Also, be sure to hit the like button. Also, want to know what you're the most excited about coming out within the next couple of months. I need to know all of it in the comment section below. Let me know. Let's have a conversation about the thing that we all love, physical media, and also turn on those bell notifications for all future videos. So first off, guys, happy Memorial Day. It is Memorial Day. I myself have got plans today. I'm going to a family cookout, so I'm actually recording this episode the night before. I've worked a full shift, like 13 or 14 hours, so I'm gonna try to keep the energy level high, but it's like midnight right now. So yeah, I'm doing this for you guys though. I've got a full day tomorrow. I hope you guys are having a fun day as well. You're not working, you're spending time with your family. So if some of the news that I report isn't the most timely, if something drops tomorrow, if it's big enough, I'll make another video tomorrow night when I get home. So if something big drops in the morning, I won't be able to cover it. Also, if some of the deals that I go over, expire by tomorrow, I'm sorry as well. But look, let's get into it. We got some stuff to talk about here today. The rumors. Let's get into the rumors. And these rumors are brought to us courtesy of the Disc Father on Instagram. So we got to talk about The Fog coming out in 4K in late 2022. That is the latest rumor. So The Fog already has that Studio Canal release as a part of that 4-film collector set, I believe. So this, along with The Howling, along with, the recently They Live, they're all John Carpenter films that have been released by Studio Canal that are now all getting Scream Factory releases. So we kind of expected that this would happen. I think Scream Factory is going to eventually put out all of John Carpenter's films on 4K. They seem to just love John Carpenter. They're going to put out everything that he's ever done, except for Christine for some reason. That's the only one that they can't get the rights to, can't seem to get the rights to. But The Fog, again, it's a no-brainer. I assume that one would come from Scream Factory. It's going to have all those Scream Factory special features, hopefully a couple of new ones as well. So yeah, I can't wait for this one. I enjoy The Fog, and I just think visually this one's going to look fantastic. Again, I don't own the Studio Canal one. I'm sure that you guys, a lot of you guys have already seen it in 4K. You can already attest to the fact that it's going to look amazing. But again, yeah, Scream Factory, no-brainer they put this out. Late 2022, I can see this definitely being a premiere October title to come out, but maybe a big November one, maybe a big December one that they put out around Christmas time, who knows. But The Fog on 4K, I cannot wait to get this one. Classic John Carpenter film is going to look fantastic in 4K. Let's get into the next rumor, and that is Double Jeopardy coming to 4K. So again, this doesn't have a release date, this doesn't have a studio, but this is a Paramount title, and I can assume and probably speculate on the fact that this is probably going to be a Kino Lorber release because they have taken a lot of the rights for the Paramount title. So Double Jeopardy, the film with Tommy Lee Jones, Ashley Judd. I've seen this movie before, but it hasn't been for quite some time. So I don't know if this movie is going to lend itself well to a 4K transfer or not. Again, it's been forever since I've seen it. All movies look better in 4K. Kino Lorber tends to do a great job in 4K. So if they end up doing it, I will be excited. But if it's just some generic like Paramount release, I don't know if I'll be as excited for this one. But Double Jeopardy in 4K, let me know. Again, I know this one has like an imprint release or some kind of like big box set imprint release. So I don't know if this one's going to muster up enough enthusiasm, or at least as much as it would have if it didn't already have a premiere boutique release. So yeah, Double Jeopardy on 4K coming out sometime this year. That is the rumor at this point. We also got Inferno that is rumored for 4K to come out this year as well. No studio, no release date announced for this one. So I can only assume there are two labels that have put this out. So Arrow Video has put this out and Blue Underground has put this out on Blu-ray. So is this going to be a Blue Underground 4K or is this going to be an Arrow Video 4K? Either way, we win. Both of these companies do great work in 4K, so I'd be down for either one. This is actually one of the big Argento films that I have not seen. I have made it a point to try to catch up on a lot of his filmography within the last couple of years. Inferno, I still haven't seen. I've heard incredible things about the movie. I know I need to check it out. But Blue Underground or Arrow Video is the question here. I'm kind of leaning towards maybe Arrow Video because then they can put it out with that box set and kind of match with all the other Argento ones. But it might be a situation like with them and Synopse where Arrow Video puts out a version and Blue Underground puts out a version and they both do it at the same time. I don't know. I can only speculate at this point, but Inferno in 4K. I'm excited to get all the Argento films in 4K at some point, so this one I'll absolutely pick up when it comes out. Man, the new A24 Alex Garland film has also received a rumor July 26th release date from A24 and Lionsgate. So this is one that just came out in the theaters. I don't think it's doing the best. I don't think it's doing like Everything Everywhere All at Once type money. So this one's probably pretty set in stone as far as the release date. July 26th just feels right. It's about 2 months away, so I can see not having a big theatrical run and then coming to physical media within a couple of months. So I'll be excited to pick this up. I don't think I'm going to make it out to the theater to see it. I've heard this film's kind of divisive. Some people hate it. Some people like it. Some people's kind of mad about it. I like Alex Garland. I love Ex Machina. It's one of my favorite films of the past 10 years. Annihilation was really good as well. I did enjoy that movie despite the fact that it does get a little strange and weird at the end. But I've just heard like divisive things about Men. Some people like it. Some people don't. So I don't know if this is going to be one where I watch and I'm kind of like, I don't know about this one, because some A24 films do hit like that. I don't know, Men coming to Blu-ray, it's a no-brainer. We knew it would happen at some point. So are you guys excited for it? Let me know in the comment section below. Now let's get into the news and announcements, guys. We got a lot of stuff to get into cover. So Top Gun and Maverick is getting a 4K double pack in August from Paramount. So Top Gun Maverick just came out this weekend. I am going to do a tiny little review for you guys right here and right now here on the Physical Media Report because I went out and saw this movie. All I can say is the theatrical experience is back for me. Like, I enjoyed this movie so much. Like, I have not enjoyed watching a movie in the theaters probably since 2019. Some of the incredible films that came out like Endgame, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I have not enjoyed a film in the theaters this much since then, and it has single-handedly restored my faith in the theatrical experience. So I love Top Gun Maverick. If you have not seen this in the theaters, this is one that I will say, don't wait for the Blu-ray to come out. Do not wait for the 4K Blu-ray to come out. Go see this thing in theaters. It deserves to be seen in theaters. It's one of the best sequels I've ever seen. And I'm not even like the biggest Top Gun fan in the world. I enjoy the first movie. I like it a lot. It's not one of my favorites of all time or anything, but this movie, I can tell you right now, even if you're not a huge Top Gun fan, this is just a spectacular, very well made summer blockbuster experience, and one that you absolutely have to get out and see. I just cannot recommend this movie enough. So Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick getting a 4K double pack. Even though I own Top Gun, this 4K cover on here, this is up on Amazon right now to pre-order for $50.99. So a little bit steep, but you do get two 4Ks in this release. So you can get the Top Gun 4K. I just did a video on this for 15 bucks right now, and you're going to be able to get this one for 30 bucks on 4K when it comes out just standalone. We covered that a couple of weeks ago. So that would be the cheaper option, but this slip cover on this one, this cover on this is super awesome. This is one of the coolest. Like, usually it's very generic. It's like the poster and it's kind of cut in half, like the Scream 4K one that came out. This one's just really cool how they did the design. They just kind of split it down the middle. You got Tom Cruise in the center and you got Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick. I just love the way they did the cover. I think it's super creative and awesome. So I will absolutely be picking up this double pack. Even though I already own Top Gun in 4K, I'm going to be picking up this double. I might grab every exclusive of Top Gun Maverick. I just loved it that much. Such a great movie, guys. Definitely go out and see it. But yeah, that's going to be coming out sometime in August. It might actually get delayed till September, depending on how good this movie does, because this thing is blowing up the box office right now, set to make $150 million in the first weekend. So it could get delayed even longer to come out in physical media. But I think August seems like a good spot for it to land, given it 3 months time. So coming out from Paramount is Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick on the 4K double pack. We also got the Top Gun Maverick Steelbook that is available to pre-order right now for 35 bucks. Now, this does not have the final artwork, but it is available. You can see it on Bluray.com. You can see it on Best Buy. It's on Amazon, so this is not a Best Buy exclusive Steelbook or anything. But anyway, I'm sure it's going to have a great design on it, but you cannot see what that design is as of right now. You just know that the Steelbook is coming. I'm sure this is going to get a ton of exclusives. So enough gushing over Top Gun Maverick. Let's talk about a movie I've never seen, starring Gerard Butler, and that is Gamer, coming out in 4K on July the 19th from Lionsgate. Now, will this be getting a steelbook? I don't know. Usually with the Lionsgate, they have a steelbook that come along with it, and I think that they could do some pretty cool designs with this one. I don't know, Gamer, I've never seen it. Is this one that I've been sleeping on? Is this one of Gerard Butler's greatest action sci-fi films of all time? I just really don't know much about it. Is he like in a gaming simulation or something? Let me know in the comment section below if I should be excited for Gamer in 4K, but that is coming out on July the 19th. We also got the Everything Everywhere All at Once release date shifting from the middle of June. I think this was scheduled to come out on June the 14th, and then that is shifting to July the 5th. So I just covered this on my 10 most anticipated releases of June, and it was my third most anticipated. Now I'm gonna have to change that to July because that got shifted. And I actually put a little note in that video as well. But yes, I can only imagine that this is getting shifted because the movie has done so well at the box office. Like, it just keeps making money. So naturally, they're gonna keep it in the theaters, let it keep it making money until they release it to physical media. But this is coming out on July the 5th on 4K and Blu-ray. So the 4K price has changed from $42.99 to $24.99, which is definitely a more reasonable price for this A24 4K. But yeah, definitely excited to see this one when it comes out. Regardless if it comes out June the 14th, July the 5th, I'll be buying this one day one. So Everything Everywhere All at Once release date shifted to July the 5th. Now we also had the Arrow Video August slate that was announced. We got Flatliners on 4K coming out on August the 2nd. This is getting Dolby Vision, also getting a Blu-ray with a 4K restoration. So it's getting the 4K and it's getting the 4K Blu-ray as well. We're also getting Running Out of Time, the 2-film collection coming out on August the 29th. So I don't really know anything about these films, but this is the only 2 things that have been announced from Arrow Video. Again, we got Running Out of Time 2-film collection. It looks like it has a slipcover variant. I'll show that big Arrow release slate coming out. And then you got Flatliners coming out on 4K and Blu-ray. So it looks like 4 things are coming out, but it's really just 2 movies, or 3 movies if you count the ones at 2-film collection. So a little bit of a lackluster slate for Arrow Video. Usually they're coming out with at least 5 or 6 titles a month, and now it looks like they're kind of pumping the brakes a little bit with this release. Now I've heard that September and October are supposed to be huge months for Arrow Video, so maybe they're holding off till then. I mean, I don't mind as long as they're well done. Maybe they're pumping the brakes a little bit, honestly, because of all the disc issues and problems. Maybe they're getting their quality control in check to prevent further issues, and they're slowing down their release schedule because of that. Who knows? But anyway, just a very lackluster month. Flatliners, I had seen before. I'm not the biggest fan of the movie, so I can't say I'm super excited for it. Will I get it? Probably. It's a new Arrow Video 4K. I gotta check it out, and I gotta see it again. I haven't seen the movie in probably like 15 to 20 years, so I'll definitely get it and check it out. Also got the Incredibly Strange Films of Ray Dennis Steckler coming from Severin on July the 26th. Now, this is a very interesting and cool looking box set. I don't know anything about any of these movies. I don't know anything about this director, so let me know in the comment section below. But this is a 10-disc set with 20 films in it that are scanned in 4K and 2K of the best possible 35mm and 16mm film elements. So what I get from that is it's probably not gonna look the best as far as the transfers, but they're gonna look the best that they possibly can. So it's really cool if they're just kind of finding these obscure films from, like, I don't know what time period this is in, probably like the 70s or 80s. Severin and Vinegar Syndrome seem to like to do that, but just finding these like really weird, obscure films from this very prolific filmmaker. It seems like he made like 20 films. And just bringing them out to people. So I guess that's cool for people that are fans of Ray Dennis Steckler. But again, I've never heard of him, but it's a really cool looking box set for sure. We also got Air Force of One coming out. This is a 1979 film with Chuck Norris coming out from Kino Lorber on Blu-ray on August the 2nd. We also got Sonic 2 getting its physical media release announcement coming out from Paramount on 4K Blu-ray and a 4K Steelbook on August the 9th with an hour of special features added into this release. So that's pretty cool. I saw Sonic 2 in theaters. It was okay. That's all I have to say about it. Will I own it on physical media? I don't own the first Sonic yet, so maybe I'll buy those in a 2-pack since I don't own either one of them yet. We got the 9th configuration coming out on Blu-ray from Screen Factory on May the 31st, so that actually comes out this week. But this was just announced by Screen Factory, some kind of special release. I don't know if it's like a limited run release or what this is, kind of like the Communion and all that stuff that they released last month, but this is coming out this week and they just dropped it, so it might be a limited thing going from Screen Factory this week. We also got Cinderella coming out, the 2021 remake from Sony on June the 21st, and we got the Police Story Trilogy getting a 4K set, the Jackie Chan Police Story Trilogy from Eureka on September the 26th. This is a really cool and really nice looking box set. Again, I'm not too into the Kung Fu stuff and the Jackie Chan, the Bruce Lee, but this looks too nice to pass up. I might actually have to pick this one up. This looks like a really awesome set from Eureka. Oh, hold the phone, guys. I have got to interject here because we have got some of the most exciting news from Scream Factory that I've seen them have all year, probably since the Friday the 13th box set was announced. This is probably the most exciting. This trumps, to me, the Halloween 4Ks that came out last year. I'm so excited. This was announced this morning. I'm in the middle of editing the physical media report, and this dropped, and I just had to rush back down here to the basement before I left my house today and covered this really quick because, my God, is this exciting. But the Child's Play movies, Child's Play 1, 2, and 3 are coming to 4K from Scream Factory in August. This is such awesome news. I just love the fact that they're just doing the first 3. I'm sorry, I'm not a big Bride of Chucky fan, Seed of Chucky fan. Those can wait or just not come out at all. I don't care. Child's Play 1 through 3, these are some of my favorite horror films of all time. I love all of these, and they are all coming to 4K in August. So August 16th, actually. So just getting this news fresh. We also got Red Dawn that's coming to 4K as well on this same August announcement. So very cool announcement as well. And we'll get to that here in a second. But I got to talk about the Child's Play films. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Like, I'm literally shaking right now. As soon as I saw this, I was like, oh my God, this is the most exciting news that I've heard in quite some time, maybe all year. I'm such a Child's Play fan of those first 3 movies. So let's talk about this here for a second. So they are doing Child's Play, which Scream Factory has already done a Scream Factory release of Child's Play, but they've never done Child's Play 2 and 3. So those will be the first time to Scream Factory. So I can only imagine those are going to have some new special features in there as well. And I'll update you guys as I get more information. I might go live tonight and talk about this some more. I'm so excited. But Child's Play 2 and 3 coming to 4K as well as the first one. These are all going to be available. Well, I think the first one's going to be available for $39.98, and the other two and 3, I don't know why they're a little bit less expensive, but they're $36.98. You're also going to be able to get the pack with them all together. And I think, you'll get posters and 2 slipcovers. So you're going to get 2 alternate artwork slipcovers for $113.94 is in this set. Again, I'm reading all this stuff fresh for the first time. So you're going to be getting the Child's Play 1 through 3 plus 5 posters plus 2 alternate slipcovers for what I believe looks like Child's Play 2 and 3. So you're going to get the alternate artwork for those other releases as well for the 2 and 3, and then you're going to get posters for all 5. So 5 posters, 2 additional slipcovers. I'm trying to pick out like what I'm actually getting. I'm getting the full. I'm getting every single thing that comes with this. You guys just really don't understand how excited I am right now. I got to get that across. Okay, but Child's Play 1 through 3, plus the NECA figure that's going to be releasing, I think, later on that year. It's like a charred Chucky from the first one, which looks incredible. I have to get that as well. So you can get the set with all of them, with the additional slipcovers, with all the posters for $153, plus the NECA for $153 in this set. So there's a bunch of packages. This is a really cool, and for an August announcement, I mean, come on, this is like an October premiere Scream Factory announcement. They're doing this in August. That is awesome. But let's see, the last one that we got, and this is coming with a bunch of enamel pens and postcard set. You're going to be getting Child's Play 1 through 3 on 4K, plus the NECA, the 5 posters, the 2 slipcovers, enamel pen postcard set. No vinyl. It kind of looked like it had a vinyl there. But yeah, I'm probably going to be getting the full package on this one, like hands down. I'm pre-ordering this as soon as, I'm pretty sure it's available now to pre-order. Yes, it's on the Scream Factory website, so you can pre-order this right now. I am doing this right away. Like, this is mine. Like, I have to have this right away. But all through the Child's Play films, I cannot tell you how excited I am. I've said that like 100 times, but Child's Play 1 through 3 coming to 4K. I'm just picturing the doll maze scene in 4K at the end of 2, and it's just making my mouth literally water. I love this announcement so much. I cannot tell you guys how much I love this announcement. Red Dawn is coming to 4K as well, what we just talked about, and that's going to be $34.98. And you can also get a special collector set with this one as well, including an enamel pen set and a poster. So they're doing the full treatment for Red Dawn as well. And that's going to be $94.98 for that full set with the pens and the postcards and posters and all that stuff. So yeah, guys, I had to interject here and film this really quick. This is going to make my physical media report run a little bit longer, but I had to talk about this, and I'll probably end up putting this on the thumbnail and everything. So I had to talk about this. This is such an exciting announcement, but thank you guys again, for watching the Physical Media Report. Let's go back to your regularly scheduled program. With that, guys, let's get into some deals because we got some really awesome deals going on right now. We got the Father's Day Groove Sale going on. You get tons of 4Ks for like $11.99. Definitely go check that out. I will link it down below. We also got the Vinegar Syndrome halfway to Black Friday sale, and it ends at midnight tonight. So this has been going on since Thursday night at midnight. It's going to end tonight. So you have a very limited time for this sale. I will link it down below, but again, it ends at midnight tonight. So if you watch this on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you will not get access to that sale. So just know that going in. But the Vinegar Syndrome sale, the big sale, they have two every year. It's a halfway to Black Friday. It's the Black Friday sale, and it ends tonight at midnight. So definitely get your Vinegar Syndromes while the sale lasts. We also have Dog on Blu-ray this week for $14.99. This is a new Channing Tatum movie that just came out a couple of weeks ago. Again, this one just went down like $7-8. That's why sometimes you just need to wait a couple of weeks. You also have the Evil Dead Groovy Collection for $49.48. That might be the right price point for me to pick it up. I'm waiting for it to go down. I might have to wait just a little bit longer. We got Dune on 4K, still $15. No Time to Die, still $15 on 4K. We got Evil Dead 2013, the theatrical and unrated cut for $12.16. This is one of the greatest horror movies of the past 10 years. Absolutely recommend you pick this up. Chernobyl is on 4K for $20.81. Zack Snyder's Justice League on 4K for $12.99. Halloween Kills 4K is $15. Stillwater's on Blu-ray for $7.99. Old is on Blu-ray for $7.99. Many Saints of Newark is on Blu-ray for $7.99. Shawshank is on 4K for $12.99. Nobody is on Blu-ray for $7.99, and The Lost World is on 4K for $17.08. And this was a late-breaking deal that just came in right before I filmed, but The Godfather, that big collector's set, is $111 right now. This was about $160 when it came out, went down to $111. So again, that's a really good deal. Still pretty expensive, but a good deal and probably the cheapest that it's been so far. So that's the deals. Again, tons of incredible deals going on this week. But we've got even more to talk about, guys, because we got to get into what is new this week. And there's just tons of amazing, incredible boutique releases, new releases coming out this week, and I'm so excited for all of it. We got a fistful of dollars, and for a few dollars more, coming out in 4K from Kino Lorber for $27.99 a piece. These are incredible looking 4Ks. I've already received them in the mail. I'm hoping to do a review sometime in the next week, but some of the greatest spaghetti westerns of all time starring Clint Eastwood. You have to own these in your collection. This with The Good, the Bad, the Ugly make up the Man with No Name trilogy. I love all these movies, and I can't wait to watch them in 4K. We also got Double Indemnity, the classic Billy Wilder film, coming to 4K from Criterion for $34.99. It's also getting a Blu-ray Criterion release for $27.99. A lot of people said this is one of the greatest classic films of all time. A lot of people were super excited about it, so I am too. Obviously, I pre-ordered it. Can't wait to get it in and watch it. We got The Untouchables coming out on 4K from Paramount, getting a regular 4K release for $19.99, a Steelbook for $24.98, and a Zavi 4K Steelbook exclusive for $45.99. So this is another one I'm super excited about. Haven't seen this movie. Brian De Palma film, Kevin Costner, Sean Connery, set in the Prohibition era. I just could not be more excited for this one to watch it for the first time. We also got 1776 coming to 4K from Sony for $21.98. We got Happy Death Day 4K and Happy Death Day to You coming out on 4K from Screen Factory for $27.99 for the sequel and $34.98 for the original. So I don't really know what the reason is for the price differential, but one thing that I have to say about these things, guys, I have to say it. I just have to get this out of the way in case you're pre-ordering these or whatever, but they do not have the slip covers, and I just think that that's super weird for Screen Factory at this stage in their 4K release strategy to not include these editions with slipcovers. And they're getting by saying that they're not collector's editions by not putting the collector's edition label on top of it. I just think that's total BS. They're obviously collector's editions. They're coming with posters. They're coming with enamel pens. There's a whole big set they're selling for $115.99. How are these not collector's editions? And how are you not including slipcovers with these? You are a boutique label that puts out specialty Blu-rays to collectors that collect. Like, you know they're going to want slipcovers. Why would you not put these out with slipcovers? It's absolutely ridiculous. So if you pre-ordered these and got them without slipcovers, I am very sorry. I'm so glad that I saw people get these in without slipcovers, because I almost ordered these last minute, and I did not after I saw that, because I'm just not doing it. I wanted all the Screen Factory 4Ks. I wanted them all to be unison on the shelf and just look good together, all with their slipcovers. And the fact that they're releasing some right now without slipcovers, I hope this is not a sign for the future, because it's absolutely ridiculous to me. I'm sorry. I just had to get that rant out. I almost put this in the physical media woes, but I thought I'd just talk about it here. But yeah, happy Death Day 4K. Happy Death Day to you. I like the first one. I'm not a big fan of the sequel, so there you go. The Boys Season 1 and 2 coming out on Blu-ray from Sony for $27.99. This is the first time this show is being put out on Blu-ray. It doesn't have standalone releases for the seasons, but they're being put out together for Sony for $27.99. We also got the Vinegar Syndrome releases coming out this week just in time for that halfway to Black Friday sale. You got Death Wish 2 on 4K for $33.49. Cloak and Dagger coming to 4K for $44.99. Flesh Eater Revenge of the Living Dead on 4K for $44.99. Thriller A Cruel Picture coming out on 4K for $55.99. Now, that's the big box release of that Thriller set. There's also just a regular slipcase for $33.49. You also got Alien Private Eye coming out for $24.99. And that's all the Vinegar Syndromes. We also got Chan is Missing coming out from Criterion for $27.99. Almost Summer coming from Scorpion for $19.99. We got the Conjuring 7th film Blu-ray collection from Warner Brothers for $32.99. We got Salvador, a movie starring James Woods, coming out from Sandpaper Pictures for $19.99. We also got Eye of the Needle coming out from Sandpaper Pictures for $19.99. We got Row 19 coming from Wellgo USA for $17.99. The Devil You Know coming from Lionsgate for $21.99. Very steep price for a Lionsgate title. We also got some Paramount releases, 4 new Paramount releases: An Unfinished Life for $17.99, The Yards for $17.99, Bounce for $17.99, and Funny Face for $17.99. These are all reissues or first time on Blu-ray from Paramount. So there you go, guys. That is what is new this week, and I am done with the Physical Media Report episode 110. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Please, in the comment section below, let me know what you're the most excited about. Let me know what gets you the most amped up. Let me know what gets your juices flowing the most in the comment section below. Also, be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, turn on those bell notifications, and follow me on all my social media accounts. Those links are in the description, and we'll see you next time.